everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another apartment renovation. Today we are decorating an apartment for a single dad and his twin daughters. And this is part of a series I am starting on the channel right now where we are decorating this custom apartment building I built. I posted a speed build of the exterior of this a couple of days ago, so I will link that down below if you'd like to see the shape of the whole space, the exterior, all of that. And then you will be caught up. But there are 6 apartments here and the shell of the building is base game, but I'm not going to keep the apartments that way. I wanted to have a lot of variety in how I am able to decorate the space and the stories I want to tell with the Sims that might live here. So keep that in mind. But I was able to make the entire exterior base game. I was really happy with that. And I'm taking suggestions for personalities, careers, family dynamics for all of these apartments. And I've been decorating them over on Twitch. So if you'd like to join us tonight, I will be decorating the 3rd apartment in this series over on twitch.tv/Miss Gryphi at 6 p.m. Eastern time. This was the first one. I have a second one I'm going to be sharing soon. But this apartment, like I had mentioned, is for a single dad and his twin daughters. And I just had a blast with the color scheme in here. There's a lot of like bright orange woods, but I also have a lot of darker tones. We have the black countertops. I was kind of pulling that from the windows. And I, of course, have lots of like kids clutter around and things maybe the daughters had an influence on picking out in the space. Like the couch, which you will see in a little while. I know I already placed it down, but I will be changing the swatch. And it just ended up being the perfect fit for this apartment. And I'm just really excited to be sharing this one. I'm having a blast with this series. I thought it was the perfect way to fill in some time before Growing Together comes out in just a couple of weeks now. I'm so excited for all of the like family builds and I can't wait. So trying to do some builds right now that are still family oriented, but maybe not so much towards like infants and toddlers, but slightly older kids. So I was thinking these were children in this house because I can't wait to do rooms for younger Sims once we have cribs in the game. I am so excited. But over here on the table, I made sure to put like some books and stuff, some calendars tacked up on the wall. I also put a book bag at the end of the table, and we have the parenting board here as well if you have the parenthood pack, which the kitchen is from there as well. I thought that was a good idea to add, and we should be changing the swatch of the sofa here. Yes, this floral pattern is so fun, and the polka dot blanket and the butterfly pillow, it just feels like things like a young girl might be drawn to. I had a lot of things like that when I was growing up, so did my sister, and I just love the idea that maybe they got grandma's old couch and they picked out the blankets and pillows for it. I just thought that was really cute. I'm not really sure what the storyline is here, where the mom in the picture went or the other dad, but this is a house where I imagined it was just a single dad with his twin daughters. There's lots of different things you could do in gameplay to figure out, how that could happen, but I didn't really dive into that storyline too much with the build here. I was just having fun decorating for the Sims that I imagined that were here. So just cluttering up the counter here, we have a little like dish rack by the sink. I, of course, had to put the lunchbox in the kitchen. That's a base game item that I really like. I really wish it had more swatches, though. There's only 3. I believe there is a butterfly, a dinosaur, and like a space-themed one. So it'd be cool if that got more swatches at some point because it's an item I use a lot. I just think it adds that little bit of storytelling to the kitchen. Their packed lunch. There's also packed lunches that are actually functional with parenthood in a brown paper bag, but I love the idea of them having a little lunchbox. I just think it is so cute. I know I brought school lunch a lot. I brought lunch to school, like cold lunch, and I know I had a variety of lunch bags over the years, but I don't actually remember what any of them looked like. I just remember the one time that I got the wrong lunch, and I was very upset about it because I've always been a really picky eater. It's probably the autism. And so I needed my peanut butter and jelly. If I was having a packed lunch, that's all it could be. And I don't know what happened when my mom was packing lunches. She obviously mixed up who got what food and also didn't finish filling out the lunch boxes, because normally I'd have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, some sort of juice box, a snack, like that was standard. And I got to school. It's lunchtime. I'm really hungry. I'm a little kid. I open up my lunchbox. There wasn't a peanut butter jelly sandwich. There was a tuna fish sandwich. I was not going to touch that. I was very upset, but there was also no lunchbox, or not no lunchbox. There was no juice. There was no drink at all. There was no snack at all. There was just the lid. Not the lid, but like the little handle from the top of our saltwater fish tank. It's like it broke off and somehow wound up in the lunchbox. I don't know if she, in the middle of packing lunches, like went in the other room to feed the fish and it broke off, and I don't know what happened. But for me as a child, that was very upsetting and something I still remember to this day. So I just thought it was funny. And I thought it was applicable since we were talking about lunchboxes. I like telling random little stories like that. And I feel like I have in a video before, because I will tell anyone that will listen about the time that I got a tuna fish sandwich and a handle to a fish tank instead of my peanut butter and jelly, because that is very upsetting as a child. Anyway, this is the kids' bedroom. I opted for bunk beds in here, and I tried to use some colors that kind of portrayed different personalities. I was thinking one of the kids was really into like butterflies and the color pink, because I loved this wallpaper and I really wanted to use it in this swatch. And then the other kid I was thinking was a little bit more into sports. So I have like a yellow and pink bedroom. I think it looks so cute in the end. I really enjoyed rotating the mirror from Discover University and putting it on its side. All the stickers are sideways, but like that's kind of fun. Maybe the kids, originally had it facing one other way, but they just decided to swap it. And so that's why it's rotated. And I had rotated that using the tool mod. I use that a lot in my builds nowadays, and I get a lot of questions about it. So that is linked down below if you're interested in it. It is a mod for your game by Twisted Mexi, and it allows you to like rotate things more freely. Also, I feel like every time I mention this, somebody gets mad at me about it, but I can fully hear it really badly in my voice right now. I've been pretty sick for the last week, so I apologize if you can hear that. But I also just wanted to mention it since I was going to also invite y'all to join us on Twitch tonight for the next build of this series. That I'm going to sound like this on stream, and I've been taking a lot of breaks during stream because I just can't breathe out of my nose. And so it hasn't been fun. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm sick or if it's just really bad allergies, but for the moment, this is what I sound like. So keep that in mind if you come to stream later. There's a lot of like BRB screens and stuff like that, but I'm having so much fun decorating these apartments, and it's just like a blast hanging out with y'all. So I don't want to cancel. I do that too often, and I am trying to not do that. So hopefully I will see some of you tonight over on twitch.tv/Miss Gryphi at 6 p.m. I believe we're going to do an apartment for a couple of sisters, which sounds really fun. And I announce all of those streams ahead of time in my Discord server, which is also linked down below if you'd like to join the Discord. I post updates about stream. When new videos are posted, it's all there. And there's a community of us that just like chit chat about Sims and other things. So anyway, this is the dad's bedroom. I was thinking potentially the Sim was like a professor. I thought that was kind of a fun idea. So he has his own little desk over here. Lots of like certificates and awards on the wall. Some minimal decorations. I enjoyed using this side table from Get to Work. It's just so tiny. It's like a medical cart, but it's one of the smallest side tables we have in the game. So I like to use it because, oh my gosh, bedside tables in this game are enormous. So having something that's just a little bit smaller is very desirable to me. But yeah, in here, I'm just getting like a mirror over the dresser. I keep it pretty simple and have like a lot of dark colors in here, but I really like how it comes out. Just getting a clock up there and some like bills and stuff that maybe the Sim hasn't paid yet. So that was an idea from chat. I was like, maybe some folded shirts or something. I don't know. But chat was like, ooh, what if you put some like mail and stuff on the counter? So that's the kind of stuff that it gets added into a build, whether it's like the concept of the build or just like little little pieces of clutter that add to a storyline that come to be because of building these things together live on Twitch. It's just so much fun. But yeah, this is the bathroom. It's pretty simple because we had a very limited amount of space for it, but I did enjoy using those towels from the bathroom clutter kit because they're a little bit messy and they also have void critters on them. So I thought that that was nice for the personality of the Sims, and just getting some more clutter on that counter. Some toothbrushes, toothpaste, an electric razor. I also put light switches in here, which I thought was so cute. And then I imagined all of them had their own bathrobe. So I was just trying to align those in a way that looked okay. And I believe we just get a bath mat in here, or maybe it's the toilet. Yeah, I got the toilet mat. I just thought that that looked nice. And then out on the balcony, I put a couple of planters and a bike. And I would kind of imagine once the Growing Together expansion comes out, maybe the kids would have bikes as well, but we don't have them yet. And then out back, I just put like a nice lounging space. I wanted this to be a little escape for the dad. But that is it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when future builds go out. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the screenshots. Bye, everyone.